by apologizing to any of you that may have been inconvenienced by this afternoon's effort. The effort continues, and if you can, we'll be ready by Monday. But because of that, some people have had to do miracles to get this all set up in virtually minutes. I wonder if you join me in thanking them for the extra, super job that they did. Spring chicken named Gord Oliver, and everyone else, thank you for doing it. In a nutshell, it's a great night. Because of you, I think we've had a very, very fine year. Part of our team players in the playoffs. Congratulations to you. And for those of you who didn't quite make it, there's always next year. But you all did great. Special congratulations, I think, to our gold medal winners. There you go. And if you're moving on after this year to a job or somewhere else, thank you for being part of this family. And if you're coming back, we look forward to a fantastic year next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. Next, we have Audience Durham, who's going to say a few warm words. Well,
that our athletes are absolute miracle workers. You bring so much credit to the school every year, and this year has certainly not been an exception. So this is a night of celebration for both our athletes and for our Sports Hall of Fame inductees who have contributed so much. And so all I want to say is thank you for making us feel so proud of our school and of you, and we wish you all the best of luck in the future and whatever else that you're planning to do.
Connor, we're going to say a few words of welcome.
On behalf of the Alumni Association, I bring congratulations to Stan and Mike for their achievements in athletics at Durham College. I would also like to congratulate the athletes on a great season. As a staff member here at the college, it's always great to get emails from Ken the day after an event and find out how well we did. And I'd also like to remind the athletes who are graduating in June to keep in touch. Let us know where you are. We're on the website. Keep up to date. Give us your address. We sell Wonderland tickets, Blue Jay tickets, the special events we have going on. And if you don't know where you are, we can't let you know about them. So again, enjoy yourselves and have a great evening. Thank you.
In a few minutes, we'll be eating, of course. That's why we eat. And before we start munching on our food, Becky Tranter is going to say grace. For 2001-2002.
This prayer is a tribute to a student athlete who tragically lost her life before their time, and it's entitled The Athlete's Prayer. Can you please bow your head? I thank thee, O God, for giving me...
Okay, here's how it's going to work. Okay, here's how it's going to work. I'll explain it once for those in the back. It's a buffet style.
Good job, man.
Thank you. I don't feel older anymore. Now we can start with this.
She would have been staying on the side of the play out opposite on you. Yeah, probably.
To start everything off right, I'm going to introduce my father, Ken Babcock. Get that correct. Nobody knows that. He's my father. Yeah, I like my work.
for assisting today with the amazing switchover. It includes Carlos and the emergency staff and Debbie and everyone in Liz, Andre Witter, the student center staff, particularly the DCSA, for doing everything they could to put this event together in 2.5 hours. We've got a great meeting planned. We're going to try to keep it on schedule. We got to start it out a little bit late, so we'll make up some time. I want to ask that for the awards presentations, because we do this only once a year, that we have our utmost attention to the award winners, the speakers, and we've got one heck of a party planned later on for everyone to save up and let it all out that time. So I would ask for your undivided attention, and we're going to proceed now in a moment with our award presentations. A few more speakers, briefly, and then we'll roll into our team-by-team awards, our athletes of the year, and we'll also fire our Varsity to present our inductees for 2001 in our Sports Hall of Fame. So we'll start right now, if I could, which is a very important part of this evening, because they do get thanked often. I try to, our staff do. Student athletes take the time to thank our staff in the athletic department, but without their help and all the extra things they do, beyond their normal scope of the job, we don't have an athletic program like we do here at Durham College. And for that, I really thank our athletic staff. I'd like to introduce them one at a time. If they could please stand and be recognized for all the stuff they do at Durham College. Please stand. A gentleman who came to us not too long ago, who decided to stay and go to school here, who likes another stay. He worked in our athletic department on co-op. He did placement here in the sports event grad. And he comes from a place called New Lister. You can ask him where that is. Another thing I'll tell you, it's a little bit north of here. And this gentleman continued through and took a role on student council, eventually became student council president. And an opening came open. It was an easy choice for us to hire him. So you're here for a little while, at least as long as we want to be for us to say. Please introduce, if you could, and welcome Wayne Christo. Person I'd like to introduce is not only a worker in our athletic department, but an integral part of our department as well. And a friend of mine for over 11 years who I met in our sports event program here at Durham. He's a Durham grad, as all of our staff are, with the exception of one new addition who broke that trend this year. But that's okay, she's still a college grad as well, on top of her math grad. But I'd like to introduce this gentleman who's also our golf coach and our basketball coach before. He does a great deal of work behind the scenes. He's also improved his golf game a heck of a lot, because he wasn't that good when he was in college. He's a heck of a player now. He's a heck of a player now, and I'd like you to please welcome at this time Mr. Michael Duggan. Our next athlete would like to certainly stand and be recognized, but she's probably enjoying a little better weather than we're having outside. Karen Richards, who we could in a moment congratulate her. She's in Orlando right now. Pretty tough. Enjoying a good vacation. Karen Richards. Only one person for last year. She knows who she is. Allison Shizuski has joined us this year. Some people said we're wrong when we did that one. Which obviously maybe got an injury and you needed to see her. But certainly we're real pleased to have this addition to our athletic department. She's meant a lot to our department. It's the first time we've had a head athletic therapist at the college. And it's been a terrific addition to Durham College. And we welcome her and hope she stays for many years. Certainly not least, she knows why she's last tonight. News of our staff is always taken quite seriously. Our staff have done a terrific job. Not only they do a terrific job, opportunities present themselves. And in this case, Lynn has been with us for 11 years at the college, and is going to take a little bit of a lead from our college and take an opportunity, which is a pretty nice opportunity, to head south to sunny Florida with her husband and family. to take on an opportunity and challenge in Florida. She'll be leaving us at the end of July. So if I could this time, we'll be presenting Lynn a more formal award, and certainly for her, thanks. If I could maybe allude a little bit later, because this was short notice for Lynn when she let us know. But certainly tonight we'd like to present her with a small token tonight. I'm not sure if some of our staff have something else planned, which they may have. But Lynn's going to be leaving us. We're going to miss her a lot. And we'd like to right now present one of our tokens of appreciation tonight. Lynn, please come forward.
Also take on the added responsibility of an athletic career here at Durham. Practices, home games, and traveling all across the province were added to their already busy schedule. And all the while they were doing this, they were proudly acting as ambassadors for our college. On many occasions, people have commented back to us how well-mannered, polite, and professional our athletes are when on the road and in our community. On behalf of the students here at Durham College, and all of those who are present here, we thank you for representing our school with pride, and we salute you. Congratulations to you all.
One of our current co-op students in sports and has a job to do in a moment. Hopefully he's Duggan. We'd like to, at this time, introduce someone, but before he comes up, we have a gentleman here who's celebrating his 23rd birthday this evening. And some of you may know that. Now, on this particular occasion, we've got a special presentation that will be coming shortly. And before that, I think it would be only fitting, since Will, who's terrific behind the mic and is seldom embarrassed, if everyone was to stand up, if you need to stretch your legs right now, and sing and serenade Will with happy birthday. So, everybody, please stand up. Yes. And we'll start. Not that I'm going to say you guys are going to help out here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Will. Happy birthday to you. We've got a special right now. I'd like to introduce this time birthday boy, our Durham College student, the president of Will House.
Last year when I made my speech, I talked about my athletic career at Sinclair. But also last year a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to talk about You know, back in the 1960s, when you were a college student, school was $8. So you didn't need to work. But if you look at today, when school is $2,000, $2,500, students have to struggle and juggle work, school, and practice. Because back in the 60s, you didn't have to work because school was only $8. And you can steal back then. They didn't have cameras and stuff like that. Stealing is wrong. Very wrong. It's wrong when you get caught too. Right? As I look back, you know, I'm 22 years old today, and honestly, I feel old. Like, there's Dudley right there. I taught Dudley everything he knows about basketball. He's a young little kid. Used to wear a pickup as a young kid. I taught him how to play basketball. He used to wear penny loafers, but as a kid, you wear with like a toonie or a loony inside, which was a little special. I taught him how to play basketball because back then, in the early 90s, I was the track athlete of Durham region. Picture this. This is E.A. Fairman, 1991. E.A. Fairman, here we go. I was always the fourth leg, you know, off the automobile of the team because I was the fastest kid at my school. We used to have track day and also used to win every event. Every event. This is a true story. I was always the fourth runner. We also had like a substitute runner, but he always used to sit down. Because I used to do all the running events for the college, or for my elementary school. And we were down. You know, we had 8 lanes, we had 8 people running. We were in 8th place, and they passed the baton. That's what they still call it baton, right? They passed me the baton. And here I go, I catch the word 8th place. And I run. And I run. And then we win. Raise my arms. A year later, and they put on 50 pounds. And I hit puberty. This is what happened. This is a true story. I didn't realize I put on 50 pounds until I went to run and I came in last. So I was still the fourth runner, but still, even at my weight of like 160 pounds at 11, is that wrong? Okay. I was still the fastest kid. So I ran this time. This is grade 8, Ormiston. Here we go, Ormiston days, grade 8. I actually pulled up limp because I know I could not run that 100 meters. Back then, you sweat out a lot of crystal, you know, back then. You know, those sweat a lot of oil, a lot of grease. I'm just trying to show you guys and tell you people that being an athlete today is not easy. You have to be dedicated. You cannot eat the way I eat. You know? Remember the young kids who wake up in the middle of the night and have or order, you know, even I have all the numbers, like Chance Garden, you know, KLC or KIP, as I call it, right? Order in the middle of the night, you know, order a bucket, you know, put it back at the Tic Tac, whatever, you know, the whole 15 pieces in my mouth, go back to sleep, and didn't pay any mind. But today, at my weight of 200, between 200 and 400 pounds, that's my real weight. Make a wish. Put that on the table. I'll do it for you. That's my dedication. To be a top athlete, with Durham College or many top athletes, you cannot eat the way I eat. You have to be dedicated to your sports. You know, and let you play what? Let you play baseball. Honestly, do you even watch baseball? That's a whole other story. What the Blue Jays? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Can I finish my story, please? Here we go. You gotta be dedicated to your sport. You gotta work out every day. Do more than I do. When I'm in the weight room, and some of you guys do see me there, I'm usually dying on the bike. You know, right about 5 minutes and say I'm finished, or I'll go talk to, you know, Dwayne or Mike or whoever's in the athletic complex. But you gotta be dedicated to your sport. You know, and that's why I think our athletes are pretty smart. I mean, when you look at GPAs of all the athletes here at Durham, they're pretty high compared to other areas of the college. Because you guys are hardworking individuals. Just look at that team. Oh, look at that table. Anyways, I remember last year. Anyways. And again, Durham College and Institute of a partnership. This partnership is very important. Because I feel, I've been saying it since yesterday at 12 o'clock, that Durham College is the college this day because there's a partnership between the students and the college. This partnership enables Durham College athletes to perform at levels that are far beyond anyone, everyone's like dream. It's just incredible. So again, I want to thank you guys for a great year. I want to thank you guys for listening to my story of my weight problem, because it is a very serious and disgusting problem. Took off my shirt today. When I was changing at home, I took off my shirt and I realized that I can get milk from my breasts. This is my real life story. So again, I want to thank you guys, and this is a great event, and I enjoyed working with the athletic complex and the college and the students for the last 2 years, and I know because Durham is such a small place, I'll have to see people again, probably at the Upper Center or at the Opium, or at Wheelie's, since I'm there every Friday. So thank you very much.
On this evening. Thanks a lot, Will. We have a memorial presentation that we do annually at the athletic banquet, like we do now, to call upon Toronto and Allison, who are 12 students in our athletic department, who've done such a great job this year, will assist the evening. Robert Burnett was a student athlete here in the late 80s, who was a young man who got sort of cheated out of the rest of his basketball career and life by Hodgkin's disease. This young man was here as a student, and while he was fought through many occasions, and really never let anyone know that anything was getting him down, despite going through such an awful time with his disease. Following his passing, it certainly was an easy choice on our half, on behalf of the college, to establish the Robert Burnett Memorial Scholarship Award. It goes with it a $250 bursary check. It also goes with a wonderful plaque on behalf of his family, and his brother George Burnett, who was unable to be here tonight, is also the head coach and general manager of the Ottawa Generals. Have thought very highly of this award over the years. And Sherry Basson, a former faculty member here, and who's also the CEO and general manager of the Erie Otters, most people know the Ontario Hockey League, support this scholarship, support this award, and we present each year to a member of our men's basketball team on Rob's behalf the Robert Burnett Memorial Scholarship Award. This year, we'd like to present two, and I'm hoping he's here. For the men's basketball award winner this year, Robert Williams. Hall of Fame. At Durham College, we established it in 1997 to recognize and honor achievements of coaches, student athletes, and builders that have made so many terrific accomplishments and achievements at Durham College come true. And we induct individuals each year based on outstanding accomplishments, outstanding contribution to Durham College athletics. And this year we have two additional inductees. Their families are here, their friends are here. It's quite a special night. And one day each of you sitting around this group may be here as well in the same light. They brought a lot to our programs, and we'd like to reward and recognize them tonight as they go in to our Durham College Sports Hall of Fame. So first of all, I would like to introduce our first presenter and recognize in a moment two current Hall of Famers and existing Hall of Famers who are in attendance this evening. First of all, Mr. Jerry Pettitt, our former golf coach of 25 years, our former registrar at Durham College for a few more. He's retired now, still a heck of a golfer, and I'd like to introduce Hall of Famer Jerry Pettitt. someone who we have pretty much ruled women's softball. Topic is women's softball over the last 20 years. 9 OCAA championships in 20 years. Pretty amazing. We've got 9 championship victories by the head coaches, both in this room this evening. First 3 in the early going when Richard Snowden led an outstanding women's softball program in the early days, and 3 consecutive, most like the New York Yankees. Championship victories in OCAA play, and certainly with Jim Deemish here as well. I recognize Jim in a moment. We'll recognize him later for another championship this year. He has 6 in 12 years. Pretty amazing. We'd like to introduce at this time former Hall of Famer Richard Snowden. Before we get too comfortable, Richard, we're going to call Richard up. He's our first presenter to Mike Stauffer, Hall of Fame inductee year 2001. Richard.
Thanks, Ken, and again, my congratulations to the athletic staff and the athletes. There's no college of a comparable size that does anything like what we do in athletics. And Gary, for your support, the athletes and the staff, thanks guys and ladies, good job. Some people come to the college and we're a little better for it, and Mike Stauffer was one of those people. Mike went on an athletic scholarship to the States and eventually came back to Durham. Spent 3 years at Durham where I coached him for 3 years in curling, won 2 silvers and 1 silver and 2 golds, and 2 individual golds in golf. We were undefeated the last 2 years. Mike was a great leader. And it's nice to see that now and then good things happen to good people. Thank you, Mike. I'm going to read from the flag. Mike Stauffer was born in Austin in 1973, began an outstanding 3-year collegiate career at Durham College in 1993. Prior to graduating in 1996, the remarkable 2-sport athlete in golf and curling was the recipient of several OCAA awards, including OCAA Individual Golf Champion in 95-96. In all, he won 8 championship medals in his 3 years at Durham College. 2 gold medals in 93-94 and in 95-96, and 2 golds in men's curling as he skipped the Lord the titles in 94-95 and 95-96. In addition, Mike was also a silver medal curling team member in 93-94, and a bronze golf individual in 1993-94, and bronze golf in 94-95. Away from the athletic playing fields and competition, Mike served an integral role as an executive council member of the Durham College Student Association in 1995-96. The same year saw Mike receive the Keith Fletcher Memorial Award that was based on leadership and overall involvement in Durham College. College career was capped in 94-95 with a selection as Durham College William Avery Male Athlete of the World. We're in the world, well, not quite. Well, you were so goddamn long, I thought I'd go fast when I got stumbled up here. Anyways, this was, there's times when there's people you meet in athletics, you're just glad you did it because you met good people. And Mike was one of those guys, a great leader and easy guy to be with. So it's a great honor for me to award this trophy to this memorial to Mike Stauffer as the Hall of Fame member, April 6, 2001. Mike?
Thanks very much, Richard. It's an honor to have you induct me in tonight. Richard's probably known me since I've been about 6 years old, so he's watched me grow up, and I haven't grown that much actually. So, First, I have to thank Ken and the athletic staff. This is a great honor. I thank you very much for the years I spent in Durham. Fond memories of 3 full years. It's an honor and a privilege to be inducted and to hang on a wall with a number of great members. My former golf coach, Ryan Hughes, Richard, of course, Jerry Pettitt as well. And it's also a privilege to go in with, not many people know this, being inducted tonight with my former high school gym teacher. Stan, congratulations. It's very much an honor for that. I have to admit, first of all, I got to thank my parents who are here with me tonight. I also have to thank my wife Jody, who still allows me to quench my thirst for sports today. Thank you very much. I have to say that I'm a lucky one. A lot of people look at the honors that I've got over my college career. I was a lucky one because myself, along with my teammates, we're all there for one purpose, and that was to succeed at what we did. I just played the sports I enjoyed and kept going, and we always set our goals high. If we didn't achieve them, always disappointed, just like every athlete in this room. On that, once again, thank you very much. It's a great honor. Congratulations to all the athletes. I know what you guys go through every year. I know what tonight means. And good luck next year, guys. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Michael. Hall of Fame inductee 2001. This next award is our second Hall of Fame inductee, and someone special to me as well. This gentleman's been our only coach of this program since we reinvented it in 1984. Well, obviously he likes the place, or he's got nothing else better to do. In all honesty, I know he likes the place, but more importantly, he loves the student athletes. It was his life enjoyment at Eastdale Collegiate, where he taught for a great deal of time. I was some of his colleagues here, Sam Dempster, teaches at Eastdale currently. And in Stan's case, being around student athletes all his life was an enjoyment, but also it was a heck of a job. And he's retired from now. We're fortunate enough to have him, since he has been retired, spend even more time. Oh, Barrel, he thought he'd be spending less time, but he spends more time at the college now. We're going to have to get him an office pretty soon. But in all honesty, Stan is a terrific ambassador to Durham College. He's a terrific ambassador for our women's volleyball program and student athletes over the years, which are many and countless. We really appreciate the time and the opportunity to play for Stan here at the college. He's the leading, and I'll read some more accolades, the leading coach in Ontario, all-time career victories of 217. Now, more importantly, with victory comes defeat, and there are a number of defeats over the years that have been tough, a number of defeats some years. More importantly, it's the time that Stan spends teaching our student athletes how to win, how to lose, and how to improve. And that's the great hallmark of Stan Marchand. And thank goodness he's back next year. He is back next year. He's not going anywhere. He's going to Turkey Lake on Monday, I think. That's what he told me. He's going to make a road trip. I'd like to read and recite what's going to go permanently on the wall for our Hall of Fame. It's as follows. Stan Marchand was born in Oshawa in 1938, when school was a little less than $8 for him. In fact, they might have paid Stan to go to school, I'm not quite sure. He began his involvement at Durham College as the head coach for our women's volleyball program in 1984. A longtime teacher at Eastdale Collegiate is currently completing his 17th season as our head coach. While at Durham, to this day, he has 217 career college victories and only 91 losses, for an outstanding .706 winning percentage. In that time period, spanning 17 years, the women's volleyball program has never missed the playoffs, and has failed to qualify for the OCAA championship only once. His Lord's team have qualified for the OCAA championship, including this year, 10 consecutive years. They have qualified for nationals 4 times. A shining moment occurred for Stan in the women's volleyball program in 1986 when the team won bronze at the CCAA National Championship in Vancouver, BC. Stan has been recognized 5 times as OCAA Coach of the Year, and in 1994 received the CCAA Career Coaching Excellence Award for all of Canada. His devotion to the game over the years and his dedication to the improvement of BC student athletes has always been present, and it has led to the Lord's developing a nationally ranked program year in and year out. In addition to his tremendous coaching career at BC, he has been a source of great support to the athletic department while hosting events, many of them, organizing tournaments, many of them every chance and every free gym opportunity we give them, and special fundraising projects. So as of this day, Stan sits, as I said before, as the winningest coach in OCAA women's volleyball history. And tonight, we're proud to induct Stan into our Durham College Sports Hall of Fame. Stan Marshall.
Not disrespectful.
I'm going to keep my speech short tonight because unlike Julia Roberts, I want that TV.
Oh, so I
And Hall of Famers and Mike inducted today, friends, family. Mike forgot to tell you that he was also Athlete of the Year at Eastdale a few years ago, so it's a double whammy for him. I want to congratulate Gary Polanski for winning the basketball pool. All you guys in basketball, did you see the draw? The way that was put. The only reason I know that he won it, he was the only guy that could figure out where to put all the names. The way it was set up. Reminded me of one of those maze puzzles, you know, with your kid, you got the elephant over here and the peanuts over here, you gotta find a way. I just used to take that crayon and draw straight through. I always said that elephant could break through that little maze anytime I wanted. I want to thank the committee for the honor. It really has been an honor, and I have to thank a lot of people for my success. And nobody gets there on their own. And I have so many people to thank, so I won't take too long. I know you want to get on, you're going to have a good time tonight and everything else. One of the things that I wanted to say was that I asked Ken, why now? I mean, usually you wait till somebody retires. He says he couldn't wait that long. I gotta retire soon because I can't keep up these payments for this tuxedo for a whole year. So many people who contribute to your own success, and many of them are here at the head table with the support that we get from all the people here. It really makes it a lot easier for coaches and athletes to be successful. So I want to thank them first. Right from President Gary, who comes to the games and really supports us and talks to us after the games, things like that. The staff at the Athletic Center, Ken and his staff, who really do a terrific job doing all the work for you. It's so nice to come in and all you have to do is coach. You don't have to worry about all the minor details that you usually do, especially when you're in the secondary school area and things like that. I want to thank two special ladies here tonight who put up with me. One has put up with me for 63 years, my mother, who went through a lot of hardship to get all of us through school, post-secondary school, gave a lot of sacrifices, so I really appreciate what she's done for me, and of course for my sister and my brother as well. And to my wife, Beryl, who puts up with all my absences. Maybe she likes it, I don't know. Probably happy to see me go because I'm so miserable at home, right? However, she does such a great job bringing up both my kids without me around a lot, and so I want to thank her for that. And you know, when I started coaching in high school, she used to drive the kids. We used to take cars because there was no money in secondary school. So we would borrow my sister's car, and I would have my car, and we just drive the kids all over the place, go to tournaments, stuff like that. She doesn't do that anymore because now Gary gives us a lot of money to do all this stuff. So we really appreciate that kind of stuff. And you know, the athletes make me look good. Like, you get the good players and the dedicated ones, and I've always had that. I talk to coaches in the past and other schools, and they complain about their athletes not coming to practice. And I've I've never had that problem. They always come out, they always work hard, they're very dedicated, so I'd like to congratulate and thank them for the effort they've given me over the years. That they have not only the outstanding athletes, but also the ones who don't get to play very much. They also put the great effort in and try as hard as they can and do the best they can when they get the few minutes that they get on the court. And so, in conclusion, I wanted to tell you that this stuff is, the glory here for you and for me is fleeting. The most important things that you're going to have to come up against is your career, looking after your family, doing well in school. I really stress that, and the girls will tell you that almost every practice I nag them about their marks all the time. Keep working, keep studying, you know, because that's important. The basking in the glory is fleeting in athletics, and you've got a long way to go, and for many people, your athletic career will be over except for some recreational stuff after you graduate. And so the important thing is to be true to your families and friends, and at the same time, study hard and get yourself started on a good career. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Stan. Full-time recruiting is going well. We got a great bunch of girls returning, and Stan will be returning for not too long, I'm sure. We'd now like to move into our varsity award. We call it the varsity award of our presentation. And that'll include the Rookie of the Year, Coaches Awards, MVP Awards, and closing off with the Athlete of the Year award selection later on. First of all, we'd like to, this is how the format will go, we'll be calling the coaches up by teams. We'll then present the award winners for each respective team. We'd like you to come up and receive your award. And upon completion, one at a time, head back to the pitcher area for your pitchers. Before we do that, however, I'd like to present this time the call that recognizes those four-year student athletes that have committed to the college successfully and are graduating this year for our Durham College 4-year awards. The first of which is kind of an inside joke a little bit, at least Quado knows, and a few people know. Last year, Quado, we thought we'd been here so long, we decided after 3 years we'd give him his 4-year award last year. So being as shy a guy as he is, for those people who know, we decided to be asked for his flag back and award him a 7-year award this year. In all honesty, Quado is graduating this year. He's done a terrific job with our athletic department of graduating from sports admin. And we'd like to present him with his 4-year award on all the dedication and success he's achieved at Durham College. Thanks, Quado. We'd also like to recognize another 4-year award recipient. She's done an outstanding job, especially the last 2 years, and a member of our women's basketball team, and has really come to the forefront here at Durham College, both academically and athletically. We'd like to recognize 4-year award winner Sarah John.
Way to go, Sarah!
We now like to begin, congratulations to Sarah. We now like to begin our varsity award presentations. First of all, I'd like to introduce our head golf coach, who's been with us now in his 4th season as our head golf coach. He's doing a tremendous job with our program. In fact, he's a big responsible person behind the scenes along with a college in British Columbia for starting the first ever national championship for Canadian college golf. Between the two of them, they decided they would host the first open invitational national title championship in BC this past year, where our men's team fundraised and traveled to BC and finished 8th in Canada. Our Ontario Championship team finished 5th, and Mike has passed on the trails as the chair of our host committee at Durham College will host the 2001 NCAA National Golf Championships this October at Lake Ridge Links in Oshawa. So at this time, I'd like to call upon our head golf coach, Michael Duggan. First of all, Rookie of the Year. And a fresh group of student athletes with our golf program also marks the start of our initial year of the golf management program here at Durham College. And which we think is an outstanding program. We really think our golf program is outstanding. We expect big things in the next couple of years. Rookie of the Year, this young man from Alexandria, Ontario, Joel Michaud. Congratulations, Joel. Coach's Award is next. And this gentleman, although he didn't perform on the golf course with the competitive team, is someone that I know Mike would attest to quite easily. It was an easy choice for the Coach's Award this year. This gentleman did a lot of work behind the scenes. He's in golf management as a full-time program. He's doing a lot of the organizing and fundraising to help the team go to British Columbia this past year. And in turn, will be returning to help the program this year. This year's Coach's Award, an easy choice, goes to George Moffat. Congratulations, George. Now at the call upon, and we have a number of our varsity awards, that are named in honor and tribute of some special people at Durham College. Our men's golf varsity award for the most valuable player is named the Jerry Pettitt Award. We'd like to at this time have Jerry Pettitt come forward to award this year's golf most valuable player. Jerry? Our 2000-2001 most valuable player, the Jerry Pettitt Award, goes to a young man who's been a mainstay with our golf program. He's always there through the thick and thin. He's a contributing scorer, most often top the leaderboard for our team. Please welcome from Ajax, Ontario, our MVP Jerry Pettitt Award, Matt Murdoch. Congratulations, Matt. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Michael. Our men's golf program. Women's soccer is next. Fourth consecutive year in the Final Four. Final Four participant down in Hamilton. We finished fourth. We finished second in the regular season. Another outstanding year made the playoffs. I'd like to call upon our head coach, if I could this time, who's been with our men's soccer program for over 17 years. And after a short sabbatical, came back to take on our women's soccer program, and we're on the right track again with that program. I'd like to introduce our head coach, Vaso Vajanovic. I'd also like to introduce as well two key members of our coaching staff. Vaso relies heavily on, and our women's soccer team really relies heavily on, assistant coaches Lori Farron and Matt Gurr. If you could please come up as well. Ontario made quite an impact in the OCAA in just her first year. And the good news is she'll be back again, obviously, next year. We'd like to introduce our Rookie of the Year for women's soccer, Mariolo Lebez. Coach's Award this year. He's been with us for a number of years. She also has a twin sister that we couldn't convince enough to come here. She's applying her trade at Loyalist College. We'll work on that, within the rules, obviously. From Melville, Ontario, our Coaches Award winner this year, Brooke Demery. Congratulations. Most valuable player, women's soccer, for 2000-2001. Goes to a first-year player here who made an impact herself in the OCAA. She is returning. She was a big help today, in fact, at the athletic banquet, I might add, herself behind the scenes as well. Her soccer abilities on the playing field are certainly quite inspiring and quite noticeable to a lot of OCAA coaches who recognize her play throughout the year. And in our situation, most valuable player for 2000-2001 is Jennifer Cormier, Grimsby, Ontario. Congratulations to the soccer men's soccer.
Yeah, I heard the comment, right?
And spending a moment the last couple of days trying to sum up our men's soccer program this year.
Okay, sounds good.
I had a real difficult time coming up how I would summarize this evening, but it all came pretty clear today. We have no excuses. We have an outstanding men's soccer program that, due to a technicality, took away a chance and opportunity for our men's soccer program to do some pretty great things. Despite that, I have to admit at this time that despite what had happened with our soccer program, and our student athletes on that soccer program should be very proud of the fact that they handled it. And sometimes when things don't go so well and don't go your way, sometimes that shows character. Our men's soccer program showed a great deal of character, handling the adversity, and represented our college proudly. And it's certainly no fault of their own, and their abilities. We'll look forward to a terrific year next year. And I'm real proud of our men's soccer program and coaching staff for what they accomplished this year. And there's no doubt we know who the #1 team in the country was, and that's the Durham College men's soccer program. Rookie of the year, before we get to that, I'd like to call upon our third-year head coach, who's involved very heavily with the National Coaching Certification Program for soccer. Please welcome Stan Bombino. Those of you who didn't notice our wall of fame next to the bar area, Stan's the one that hasn't changed since his playing days. Also, please welcome our coaching staff for our men's soccer program. Assistant coach Mario Bombino. Team assistant Ward Oliver. Associate coach John Bombino. Assistant coach Paul Nesbitt. Please come forward. Present our awards for men's soccer this time. Rookie of the Year. Not only was a Rookie of the Year, but he led the OCAA regional scoring this year in his first season. From Whitby, Ontario, the OCAA regional scoring champion, Anthony Plastino, Rookie of the Year. Coaches Award, awarded annually to an individual who assists and shows their leadership, dedication, and is always there when the coaches can count upon this individual, and it's a real exciting night for this young man. Whitby, Ontario, Coaches Award this year for men's soccer, Lee Williams. Congratulations, Lee. And I'd like to call upon at this time the gentlemen who are men's soccer after 17 years as their head coach, one of the winningest soccer coaches in OCA men's soccer history, to come forward as the men's soccer MVP award is named the Vaso Vujanovic Award. Vaso, come up, please. Soccer, most valuable player, and a really tough choice because I'd like to give a team award this year for the gentleman who stuck with it through and through. This gentleman in the eyes of those selecting and coaching staff selected this year the Vaso Vujanovic MVP Award from Whitby, Ontario, Glenn Gaffney. Congratulations, men's soccer award winners and coaching staff. Women's basketball is next. Outstanding season this year, fourth in the regular season of 12-6. And a playoff contender and certainly thread all season long. Women's basketball, if I could have your attention, please. Stan, get the rest of your bombinos over your table. Women's basketball, head coach, second season, took the team to a 12-6 place, fifth in Ontario, fourth place in the regular season. I'd like to call upon our head coach, Craig Andrews, at this time. I'd also like to call upon at this time our assistant coach, women's basketball, an outstanding OCA athlete of the time, a former OCAA female athlete of the year, also a Durham athlete of the year. Our assistant coach, Anthony Fry. Women's basketball, Rookie of the Year. Number of excellent choices, all deserve a great deal of credit and honorable mention. This year's Rookie of the Year women's basketball, Oshawa native, goes to Bonnie Slaughter. This year, and there's a lot of outstanding candidates as well. And the coaching staff chose this individual because she has to be the person I've seen over the last 15 years that no one besides this person enjoys basketball more. And I think this is an outstanding choice from Lunenburg, Ontario, Angela Wilson, coach. Both contributed immensely. One from Sutton, Ontario, had just an outstanding year, went to the All-Star game. And I'd like to, if you could, introduce this time MVP Tina Robinson. I would also like to introduce at this time as well, co-MVP, who received a 4-year award a little bit earlier. top scorers in the OCAA this past season and MVP of the OCAA All-Star Game, Sarah John.
Everyone remind me twice has a crack in their season, I was the only guy injecting this. Now,
congratulations to our regional basketball award winners for 2000-2001.
now remind me to make sure my ring is on forward.
And we'd like to call our head coach at this time. Unfortunately, he's soaked as well. He's in North Carolina, and that's Peter Gordon, our next basketball head coach, his first year, program year. And he's at his brother's wedding in North Carolina this weekend. And as well, failing him not being dragged to North Carolina for his brother's wedding, he would have gone to the University of Prince Edward Island this weekend, where he's being inducted via the internet, online, which is in North Carolina, into the University of Prince Edward Sports Hall of Fame as their first ever inductee. So in Peter's honor, we'll salute him in his absence and congratulate him on his effort. Peter, for those of you who don't know, is an outstanding college basketball player for UPI, four-time, one of the few CIAU, four-time All-Canadian Award winners, and the all-time scoring leader at UPI history, so it's quite an award for him. Assistant coach and handling head coaching duties, you got a promotion already, Dan. So I'd like to call upon this time first your assistant coach. Don't know already, you'll know, is Dan Cougars. Dan's going to present the moment our Rookie of the Year this year, obviously because Will Ellis taught him everything he knows. Rookie of the Year this year, Dudley Bennett. Coaches Award this year, graduating student and terrific choice for this award, not only on the court but off the court and leadership, and we're sorry to see him go, and certainly probably getting a little tired standing, but we're moving along with the agenda. But it's a real great choice here for the Coaches Award from Sarnia, Ontario, Quadro Service. Most valuable player. And not an easy choice. This young man represented our college at the All-Star Games this past year in London. And Whitby, Ontario, and forward, let's get it right for the first time. Father Leo Austin, high school graduate from Whitby, MVP Adam Farr. Congratulations, award winners. Thanks, Dan. We'll move on now to baseball, which officially has become baseball at Durham College. Our head coach business there because there's no such thing as men's baseball tournament. It's just baseball. Sam knows what I'm talking about. Talk about it all the time. But our next gentleman I'm going to introduce is no joke. His name is Sam Dempster. He's in his 9th season. job at East Hill Collegiate. His full-time job is here working with our baseball program. 9th season for Sam. Sam is also, for most people who don't know, an associate scout with the New York Yankees, and has applied his time across the province and working on the Yankee organization. In fact, I'm back in quite a nice standing Yankee complex. They were standing here at the Yankee program. He assists our program by passing on all the guidance and knowledge he has to our student athletes, which is outstanding. He had a college baseball league that consists of 21 universities and 2 colleges. And in our division, consisting of Ottawa U, Carleton University, and Queens, we've won the entire title regular season class 2 consecutive years in a row. They were nationally ranked this year, the only college to be nationally ranked. And we're 1 series shy of going to the national championship for the 2nd year in a row. So this time, I'd like to call upon along with Sam, our assistant coaching staff that are here, Bob Johnston, Colin Dempster, and Jeff Pierce. Unfortunately, Bob Johnson, who works with Athletes in Action as the executive director for Ontario, is unable to be here. As far as Jeff Pierce goes, for those people who know, I think he had his driver's license exam. Coach Dempster was getting tired of picking him up and driving him to practice. In all fairness, Jeff does a great job with our pitching staff and student athletes there. I'd like to present this time our coaching staff present our Rookie of the Year, who's an outstanding player. In his first season, became one of the top players at his position in the country, not only our conference, but in the country. From Coburg, Ontario, Rookie of the Year, Derek Kirkman. Congratulations, Derek. Top Pitcher Award for our men's baseball program. And this gentleman surprised the coaching staff and a lot of people are jumping out to a 4-0 record. He led the team to victories for most of the season. And it's just his first year from Pickering, Ontario, top pitcher Matt Corning. Coaches Award this year. And a terrific choice, his leadership, his dedication to our program in his 2nd year here at Durham. And also from Pickering, Ontario, this year's Coaches Award, Ryan Johnston.
MVP Cougar.
Coaches Award winner Ryan Johnson. Congratulations. Next is our Most Valuable Player Award winner. Named after the late Lionel Boommaker, and this memorial award after a gentleman who basically got our program going funding-wise. In year 1 back in 1991, where in fact our first ever game, we had a little bad luck with the uniforms arriving. We ended up wearing basketball practice shirts for our first game. It didn't matter to Sam as they went and won both games by double-digit scores. Lionel Boommaker was an important part of getting this whole program started. So our MVP this year, co-MVPs this year, go to 2 gentlemen who were both nominated by the CIBA, the Canadian Intercollegiate Baseball Association. Top hitters and top hitter award nominees for all of Canada. First MVP award winner from Oshawa, Ontario, Darryl Reed. Co-MVP award winner in his first season at Durham College, and made it known that he was here to do business with our program. From Hamilton, Ontario, CIBA top hitter nominee for all of Canada, Jeff Allen. Women's fastball. is next. Head coach, and we referred to Jim earlier, Jim Nemish. And this situation, 9th OCA championship. Fifth time our women's softball program has recorded an undefeated season, going 10-0. First place in the regular season. In fact, the OCAA Championship Awards Banquet may well have been renamed the Durham College Banquet, where Durham captured all 9 major awards at the OCAA Banquet. Time our assistant coach, if I could, to join Jim. And he's been with our program for the last 4 years. He certainly knows his way around a ball diamond with his summer involvement with the Oshawa Stingers Fastball Association and Double D. Please welcome Malcolm Swift. Rookie of the Year this year. An outstanding team of individuals. These awards are very difficult, as always, for all teams. We have so many outstanding athletes at the college here. Rookie of the Year this year, their first year, from Fenelon Falls, Ontario, Diana. Top Pitcher Award. Yay! The OCAA were a team like 10-0 in the regular season. Both of these individuals in their first year at Durham both went 5-0, pitching records undefeated in the regular season. Our top pitchers there this year, pretty hard to decide. We didn't break the tie. We were very deserving of awarding both these individuals our top pitcher award for their outstanding season. First of all, from Whitby, Ontario, Penny Lee Wheeler. Preparing for the upcoming season for her summer club. Our co-MVP and top pitcher is 5-0 in the regular season with our team undefeated from Whitby, Ontario, Patricia Calman. Congratulations, Patricia. Coaches Award. And easy choice in the coaches' mind. Dedicated student athlete is doing very well in her internship placement now, working at a U.S. school. That's okay. She's doing an outstanding job in her career path in sports and as well. And our Coaches Award for this year, St. Catharines, Ontario, Alexis Hunt. Snowden Award. If Richard, you can come forward to present the MVP Award for our women's basketball program this year. Our co-MVPs for 2000-2001 in their gold medal championship season. First of all, the young lady who's graduating this year has been the heart of our soul behind the plate and handling all the tough stuff that goes on behind the plate. Co-MVP from Pickering, Ontario, Andrea Street. Well, on this evening to recognize our co-MVP from Whitby, Ontario, Patricia Calvin. Congratulations to our women's basketball award winners and Ontario Championship gold medal this past season. Men's volleyball is next. Coach Gordon Lindsay's fourth season in our men's program has brought the team to nationally ranked status. We've had quite a tradition in men's volleyball here at the institution, and we'll be right on track again next year for the national ranked program. Please welcome our head coach for this season, Mr. Gordon Williams. Team this past year was 12-3 in conference play. They were nationally ranked and had finished 5th place in Ontario. Our award winners for men's volleyball, Rookie of the Year first of all, and it's quite amazing the fact that this gentleman played basketball a year ago here. Yeah! Decided to walk across the curtain to the other gym and try volleyball this year. From Huntsville, Ontario, Rookie of the Year, Chuck Bailey. Congratulations, Chuck. Coach's Award. Coach's Award is next. And this year, unanimous choice in his first season with the program from Ingersoll on Congratulations, Dave.
We'll see you back in the house.
Most valuable player. This young man came to us via the University of Durham. He's a mainstay of the program, captain of the leader of the program. And this year, in his graduating year, we think he's going to be going on to more post-secondary education. And just an outstanding young man. Our MVP this year. Yeah.
Way to go, Bun!
Chuck, Chucky!
Way to go, Chucky!
Chuck!
Congratulations to award winners, men's volleyball. Which leaves us with women's volleyball.
That was his award.
And I'd like to call upon a gentleman with no introduction now. So let's get started. He's going to tell us a few more stories about some of the road trips. Please welcome Stan Martin. Team was 8-3, third place, qualified for the championships for the 10th consecutive year, the 17th straight year the team has been in the playoffs. Nationally ranked during one time during the season as well in the national poll. And we'd like to introduce our rookies of the year. Came from both ends of Ontario, both sides of the college, obviously. First in the east, our co-rookie of the year from Canada, Ontario. Heading the other way, to the west of the conference, co-rookie of the year from Stratford, Ontario, Leah Titan.
Way to go, Leah!
God, Leah. Hey.
Coach's Award, also an Eastdale Collegiate graduate. You're one of many Eastdale graduates who go on to do great stuff at Durham College and do great stuff out at New Durham College. This year's Coach's Award from Oshawa, Ontario, Teresa. Women's volleyball most valuable player.
Way to go,
And has followed along the footsteps of many outstanding
Job back in.
We'll get your picture taken again, man. That concludes our varsity team-by-team awards presentations. I salute everyone for their outstanding dedication and participation with our program. Give yourself a big hand. We'd now like to move into two new awards that have been established by the athletic department this year. And through a coach's nomination process and our athletic department screening process and all the same process, the athletic department has awarded this year one recipient from our women's programs and one which will be a co-winner from our men's programs to receive the first ever Durham College Varsity Leadership Award. It's an outstanding award to recognize leadership and dedication and the outstanding work that each of you put in. These award winners represent everyone here and are the cream of the crop as far as leadership. We'd like to present at this time our Durham College Varsity First Ever Leadership Award female programs to Allison Labelle. Congratulations, Allison.
You'll get one later.
On the men's side, really tough choice. In fact, the committee in the nomination poll were unable to break the tie. And in fact, for good reason. This year's Durham College Men's Varsity Program Leadership Awards go to, from our men's soccer program, Lee Williams and Glenn Gaffney. Congratulations. Outstanding awards. This award will continue from now on at our athletic banquet. Thank you. Now a small presentation. There's some awards of appreciation we're going to get to before we get to our athletes of the year. And there's some party happening out there. I'm not sure if Gary's still there, but he's on the pool. He might be buying the first round, but I think he's left the building. We would like to, at this time, on behalf of the athletic department, your dedication and behind-the-scenes work, working at our varsity games late at night, many weekends, behind the scenes. Allison is particularly responsible for our yearbook, which each of you have in front of you, which is an outstanding publication. I thank you, Allison. And as well, Paula Service, who is working on our varsity media guide, which will go to print next year. And all the things they do behind the scenes, we'd like to present to Allison and follow a memento of our appreciation on behalf of the athletic department.
Sick.
Thanks very much.
Don't be a force.
We have a number of appreciation awards. We'd like to start off by introducing Wade Christo, a member of our athletic staff. And for this evening, until the informal presentation start, will be known as Wayne. Rather than that other name. We would like to present this time two special awards. And let's hear the speaker as well. The first one will let us speak about. We're going to introduce a gentleman here who almost everyone knows here, maybe save for the soccer people because we don't play on campus for the time being. But this gentleman has been a big part of our programs, and I mean big. He is an outstanding part of our home games. He has a great deal of enthusiasm and atmosphere for our programs, and a little bit of humor, and he takes a joke really, really well. We'd like to bring up at this time, and Dwayne's going to say a few words in a moment. And I promised Brett he wouldn't, but I'm going to let Dwayne say a few words. We'd like to call upon our Voice of the Lord, our public address.
I'll just do what I do every game, call a lot of BS. I'll talk about that joke if I were you. First of all, I would congratulate all the athletes on their 5 year. You guys do a great job. Come on, give these guys a round of applause, folks. They deserve it. To all the athletes who are leaving, best of luck on your future endeavors. Those of you who are staying next year, hopefully I'll see you next year. I don't know if I'll be back as the announcer. We'll see. We'll see. Depends if I get a real job. I'd also like to thank all the folks who I work with alongside every night. You guys know who you are, and Lynn, we're going to miss you. And thank you, everyone. Hope to see all of you again next year.
Now that's the beauty with Mike Brett to come back next year for the rest of the night, so please ask him. Congratulations, Brad. We appreciate all your support. The next person, and I'd still like them to stay up, but I need to wait for this one, is to present on behalf of our athletic department. And there's still some of that cake left, I think. This next gentleman, we'd like to present an award to our Student Council outgoing president, our former Student Council ECSA VP of Sport the year before, and a gentleman who you really, for those who don't know, really don't know how much this individual has meant for our programs, not only varsity, but every single student at Durham College has been better off at Durham because of this young man. And certainly one of the phrases from time out is where there's a will, there's a way, and that's certainly very fitting of Will's career here. So we'd like you to come forward to receive a framed picture that we think is quite fitting. We'd like you to come forward and receive a special medal on behalf of the department. Congratulations, Will, and this is a little memento for your members' flag. Thank you. Hopefully Will won't be leaving us too long, or we can find a job for him here full-time at the college. I'd now like to recognize an individual who was with us on our DCSA VP of Sport. He did a summer internship program with us, and a heck of a good guy to have around sports because he absolutely loves sports. And that's Mark Paine, if you could come forward.
Going for something. I don't think he got it.
This next gentleman gets recognized for good reason. This gentleman is behind the scenes as our student center manager. But more importantly, some events that take place off campus at our fundraising events, which our coaches are aware of, our
Good job, Chuck, bud. Way to go, bud.
we require during the season. But this gentleman is a big help to us in our fundraising efforts, including today's efforts and any special events that go on. And a big supporter of our club. I'd like to recognize Andre Boudreau, student center manager. Please come forward. We've got a couple more special appreciation awards before we get to the final announcement of our athletes of the year. We'd like to call upon a say somewhat. He's the brother of our women's basketball coach, who I think by his title is a better golfer than Jim. But if you want to bet on the upcoming season, we certainly have bet on the Masters, I'm sure, going on. This gentleman is a big supporter of our college program. He's recently been added to the golf management advisory board for his certainly involvement and knowledge of the sport. He's a head golf pro at Lake Ridge Links Golf Club, the home golf course of our college varsity program. So two things tonight. We have arranged through Jerry and he's willing to support that. We'll continue our program. The national championships will be hosted at Lake Ridge. For those people who don't know where Lake Ridge is, it's just north of Whitby, not too far. And we'd like to, in conjunction with Jerry's support, present tonight an official plaque that reads, Lake Ridge Links official home course of the Durham College Varsity Collegiate Golf Program, which will be mounted permanently at the main clubhouse of Lake Ridge Links. In addition, present Jerry with an award of appreciation. Jerry, here. We've got two more awards that we'd like to present tonight, of significance as well. One to a gentleman who's not leaving, well, at least not anytime soon, but maybe soon, and someone who I've got to know back to my student days here, when the tuition was about $500. This gentleman's been with our program both as a staff member, as our chief accountant here at the college, and as our men's soccer coach and our women's soccer coach. An absolute advocate for our programs here at Durham College in all facets. He's very involved with the community as well, and an absolute ambassador to Durham College Varsity Athletics. So tonight, we think it would be really great to recognize Basso for 25 years of contribution to Durham College Athletics. Basso Polanski.
That's me. Yeah. Something. Yeah. Other person. The only thing is.
And here, Matthew. So thanks so much for all you've done. We'll honor the players so I can feel that behind the scenes. That's what we're doing. We have one more special presentation we'd like to make tonight. And with some sadness to myself, our athletic department staff, for the reason that new people come in, like Allison and other staff that join the college, well, sometimes some staff are going to leave to start a new part of their life and enjoy retirement. And in this case, our executive director of student services, Monty Brown, has announced her retirement recently. So, she's going to enjoy her retirement. I've seen her place up in Buckhorn, pretty nice. She's been a great help to our program. She advocates on behalf of all students very much, and she's been an absolute bonus to have, leading our athletic program areas in one of her departments, many departments she manages at the Athletic Center. And my boss, it's certainly my pleasure this evening to present to Bonnie a memento she'll hopefully put up at her new home in Buckhorn fairly soon. Bonnie Brown.
But as I leave Durham College, I have to tell you, it has been my greatest honor. I have just loved watching all of these things, and I hope in some small way I help you. And I also want, before this evening is over, to let you know everything is well. Gary and I had a meeting a few minutes ago, but I think you will want to know that all is safe. There are no problems there. And unfortunately, it was just a slavery. So as always, I have to be responsible for the fact that that's not okay. But thanks again for being such a tremendous joy in my life. I'll cherish this memory forever. To the athletic staff, I want to say to all of you, you have just been the greatest. You know I feel that way about you, but I want to say it publicly. And to Ken, you have been and have something close to me one of the most phenomenal leaders that I've ever had the pleasure to work with. For those of you who don't know, we've been through some real tough times. There was a time when we may not have had enough like in the school. And this guy and his staff are the reason why we do and why it's so great. And I'm just glad we did a small part of that. So thanks a lot. And have a great day.
We've got a couple of awards that need to be presented on the provincial and national side of things. Our student academic record here at the college is second to none. Your efforts, your hard work, especially knowing your travel schedules and late nights and tournaments and weekends, just marvelous academic results. The OCAA awards all academic awards to those individuals who are members of varsity athletic teams and achieve honors status academically at their respective institutions. We have 5 to recognize tonight. So when your name is called, please come forward to receive your OCAA All-Academic Award for this past year. From women's basketball, Angela Wilson. There are 22 of these individuals across the country, and we have one in this room this evening. From our women's soccer team, CCAA Academic All-Canadian, Laura Stapleton. Congratulations, Laura, and as well as success in all our student athletes academically next year. This moves us to our last part of the agenda, which we'll be waiting for. The continuation of our presentations of our athletes in the year for 2000-2001. If you look at the back of the program, which aptly lists the history of our program and athletes of the year, our next individuals announced will forever join that list of athletes of the year at Durham College. First of all, the women's and our OCAA Female Athlete of the Year at Durham College. She was named an OCAA Athlete of the Week this past year. She set several OCAA records, including shattering the OCAA earned run average record of 0.23 ERA. athlete is just the first year, which is bad news for other colleges in Ontario. Our 2000 and 2001 Durham College Female Athlete of the Year, Patricia. Untitled Passing as a faculty member here some years ago. Male Athlete of the Year is named the William Avery Memorial Award.
Way to go, Chuck.
This young man established himself this year as one of the top players at his position in the country. An Oshawa native, he was nominated as a CIBA All-Star and recognized as a CIBA Top Hitter, award nominee for all of Canada, hitting 466. He's been a leader of the Lord's baseball program and captured the regular season title at conference this past year for the second year in a row, and was just shy of taking the team to the national championships again for the second consecutive year. The team was also ranked nationally again this past season. There's no question about his outstanding accomplishments this year as a first baseman with our men's baseball program. Our 2000-2001 William Avery Memorial Award winner as Male Athlete of the Year, Darryl Reed. Before we wrap up our formal part of the agenda, get on to the after party. I'd like to call upon Will Ellis, who's going to take the floor. All right, before we go to the after party, I want to say thanks to the athletic department again for your help, continued support of DCSA, the intramurals, the extramurals, we're supporting Varsity, but we're a team, and I have a few gifts for you guys. Carrie Ann and Dara are bringing them up right now. Carrie Richards could not be here, but it's good for her as well. I'm going to start first with Mike Duggan, who is probably one of the funniest men around. He's pretty funny, makes me laugh. You know, he doesn't have to say anything. You see him when he's down there, he makes you laugh. I'm always laughing at Mike. Mike's a good guy, a good friend. And even though when I'm gone, I know we'll still be in touch forever. So Mike, always organized. When you put it on, put it on. Thank you. I want you to put it on. Awesome. Open it up, put it on. And then we've got, they don't call him Weasel or Stimpy or Shorty or Webster. We've got the Wayne Crystal. Wayne may be new to the athletic department, but he's been a part of this DCSA for 4 years since I've been here, and he's a very important person to, I think, to the athletic department, and also an important asset to the DCSA. So Dwayne, another thank you again. Put on your vests, please.
my father. I am your father, Ken Babcock, who gives me these built advice. I'm a good guy to get to know. It's here for the students, and that's why everyone's here actually who works at the college. The proud supporter of the DCSA, or a proud supporter of the athletic department. We have a bag for Ken that also has DCSA, so you can carry into all the meetings, you know, and stuff like that. And we also want you to be part of the DCSA posse with the vest that I want you to put on as well. Put it on. And then next person, we have a new person, Allison, who, you know, I remember one time when I pulled a muscle when I was working out. I'm not picking up any shirts either. Allison has been an important asset to the volleyball team. I see you guys there every evening. And they want Allison. Allison, we have a good screen right here. DCSA posse in the house. And then, of course, last but not least, Lynn Tulloch. All right, Lynn! Leading us in a few months, 2 weeks. An important person. She helps with aerobics. And she's also a good friend. And she also holds very good tournaments at our house. And we have two gifts for you. A gift. Why don't you show the audience what the gift is in that bag? Because I don't know why that's happening. Edible panties. If you don't mind. Not a problem, don't worry. Now let's see.
Forbidden pleasures at Durham College.
There you go. She's got soap so you clean your skin. Isn't that nice? And of course, you're part of the posse. There you go. Putting it on, of course. Why not? And now Dwayne Crystal has a few words. And after Dwayne talks, I'll talk about the after party, which is very important and near and dear to my heart.
As you can probably tell, Lynn doesn't want me to have this microphone above now. And as Bonnie had mentioned earlier, not to shed tears while I speak about Lynn is probably going to be a little tough, so bear with me. Again, at this moment, we'd like to take the opportunity to say a few words about a wonderful lady that I've had the privilege of working with and beside for the last few years. The DCSA and I am sure all the athletes as well would agree with me on speaking about this special lady. From a personal standpoint, I've had the chance to work on both a personal and professional basis with Lynn. As a co-worker in the athletic center and a great friend away from work. I would like to mention that this lady will be greatly missed throughout the college. Lynn, as a co-worker and a dedicated and loyal friend, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you. You'll be very well missed, and hopefully in the near future, we'll all have the opportunity to get back together at one point. So please, as Will mentioned, accept these gifts in honor of your future absence from all of us. We love you and we'll miss you.
Okay, let's talk about, Glenn, you have to put your vest on before you sit down. If you don't mind. Kind of rude. Let's talk about the after party, which was my idea, because last week we had an after party, but I was like, duh, let's have another after party, make it bigger. So tonight's after party, which has $3,000 in prizes, you have a chance to win tonight. A chance to win tonight. What is the trip? It's like whitewater rafting trip tonight. If you're here in attendance, we've got two buffets, $1,500 in food. Two buffets down here, double upstairs. We have another buffet as well. Two DJs down here are playing, typical pop music and R&B, top 40. Upstairs we're playing classics. No country, thank you. Well, actually, you are playing country because no one in the crowd, some acid wash. and some really ugly Reeboks. Yeah. Anyways, back to me, Mike. Go upstairs, you have classics from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s being played. Classics, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Shaq, all that stuff we played upstairs. And again, did I mention we have Cuba things? You know? So it's going to be a good time. We sold a lot of tickets for the event. So it's going to be fun, and I hope you guys all stay behind and partake in the fun. And here's...
Thanks a lot, Bill. We're going to wrap up our formal proceedings now. The bar will be open shortly. Is there a bar upstairs? Two bars upstairs. So please enjoy your night. We're very proud of all of you. We think you're the absolute best to have a bunch of student athletes, coaches, and supporters in all of Canada. And we thank you for your dedication. We're going to get busy this summer, and we're going to get at it again next fall. Good luck on your exams. Thank you to our Hall of Fame inductees. And again, have a great night. Don't drink and drive. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so now we've got to move everybody that's here right now. We've got to move us all upstairs. The quicker the better. The quicker you get upstairs, the quicker we can tear down our tables. As well, if anybody has it in mind, if you have a vehicle here, Keys R Us will be here later in the evening. Do not drink and drive, please.